Today, the best NFL team in America will be decided by Imperialism on NFL Rush Bowl 26. But first, let me explain the rules. On this map right here, we have all 32 NFL teams based on their locations. I'm going to be spinning this wheel to decide who attacks first. So, for example, here we have the Tennessee Titans. And then I'm spinning this arrow to decide which way they're going to attack. All right, so they're going northwest here. So the Titans will attack northwest against the Chicago Bears. The two teams will then play in a simulated game, and the winner gets to claim the losers' territory. They get to own their land. And on top of that, the winning team gets to take the losing team's best player. And I'll be repeating this process until one team takes over all of America. Pick your team in the comments down below. Please, Niners, man. Let's just win one of these, man. Without further ado, let's get started with NFL Rush Bowl 26 Imperialism. Let's get started with the first team that is up right here. We have the Cleveland Browns, the Dog Pound. Let's see which direction the Cleveland Browns will be going in here. They're surrounded by a lot of teams. They're going to Canada. Let's do it again right here. Which direction will they go? They will be going south. That is a divisional matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals. There's a lot of big-time players on the line here. Jamar Chase, you got Myles Garrett. Cleveland is down by 17 in the third quarter. They're down by 13. They need a big fourth quarter here. Oh, Cincinnati's blowing them out. No way the Cleveland Browns are going to lose on the first game. They're actually the unluckiest franchise I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. Cincinnati takes over Ohio right here. And the Bengals start out with Myles Garrett added to their defense. Their offense is already so insane. This makes them an early contender. I'm just going to say. Let's see who is next up here after the Cleveland Browns just attacked. We have the LA Rams. This is interesting because LA is just surrounded by 3 teams. Let's see which direction the Rams will be attacking in. They are going northwest. No! Oh my god, no, I swear to god if we're out in the second game. No, man, no. Come on, Niners. Come on, Niners. Come on, y'all. I need a touchdown so badly here, man. We can't go out like this. Field goal? We missed the field goal. Jake Moody's still there. No way. Are you serious? Are you... We're 2 games into the video. Are you serious? I low-key don't even want to film the rest of the video anymore. CMC gets added to the Rams. The Niners are out. Now, as you guys can see, there are some power-ups spread out throughout this map. You know what I'm saying? Your boy got a little creative because your boy cares about you viewers. You know what I'm saying? But I will be explaining those power-ups when a team actually hits them. For now, let's just keep spinning the wheel. All right, my Niners are out. Next up, it's these guys again, man. Let's see which way they are going right here. They are going north again. Skipping over the empty territory in a divisional matchup against the Seahawks. The Rams with CMC, the new addition, come up against the Seattle Seahawks. This is like the worst possible matchup in my life I could have ever asked for, man. Oh my god, Seattle. First quarter puts up 14 points on the Rams. They're blowing them out. LA Rams offense with CMC only got 3 points. What is happening here? Oh my goodness. Puka Nacua, CMC, Devontae Adams, and they can't get it done? Oh, there you go. 13 points. Can they come back here late? Oh my goodness. Oh, the Seahawks make it a 2-possession game. The Seahawks beat the Rams 23-13. What is going on? I don't know if I'm even happy about that. Like, I'm happy the Rams lose. The Seahawks, man. The hell? I'm confused. So now the Seahawks have pretty much taken over the Northwest. And they also pick up Puka Nacua from the Rams. They got Puka and JSN now. So far we've had the Browns, Rams, and Niners eliminated. Now we have the Vikings. They're on the very north side of the map. They're surrounded by some power-ups. Let's see which way they will be attacking in right here, as long as it's not north. Oh my god. They are going west to play Seattle, who just picked up Puka Nacua. They also go over the cut player power up. I put this as a downgrade, which kind of sucks for the Vikings, but the Vikings got to cut their best player, which is Justin Jefferson. He's not on the team to help out JJ McCarthy. Can Jalen Naylor carry him to success? First quarter, the Vikings are... Oh my god, the Vikings are winning. They are up by 6 at halftime. Here comes Seattle's offense, though. Fourth quarter, Vikings up by 3. Hargrave gets a huge sack for the Vikings. No way! No way! No way! 6 points left. The Seahawks throw it up to Puka. It's incomplete. Seattle is out right here. Minnesota! And it also gets rid of the power downgrade. The Vikings have full control over the North. But more importantly, Puka Nacua is now a Viking. He's paired up with Jettas. Let's keep it moving, man. Pretty electrifying stuff right here. Now we have the New York Football Giants. The little Giants right here, surrounded by 3 teams. Let's see which way they will be attacking right here. They are going west. They'll be facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles. A lot of divisional matchups early on here. Let's see if Mr. CTE can take down Mr. Tush Push. If the Giants can win this game, they get Saquon Barkley. Oh my god, 7-7. Second half right here. Who is going to come out victorious? The Eagles. That's disappointing. And so the Eagles take over this little part right here. It's kind of sad, man. I don't know. I was kind of rooting for the Giants there just because they had barely any land. But it also means Dexter Lawrence is now an Eagle. They just keep stealing the Giants' best players. Let's keep it moving right here, man. Now we have the Pittsburgh Steelers up. Let's see which direction they will be headed in right here. There's some interesting matchups. Oh my god. They are headed southwest. Right into Bengals territory. Remember, guys, this is a Bengals team with Myles Garrett. This is definitely the best roster we have so far. Myles Garrett paired with Hendrickson, with Chase Higgins and Burrow. Will helmets fly around in this matchup here? Let's see, 7-3 for the Bengals after the first quarter. Oh, Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers said, hold on now. Aaron Rodgers said, I'm in the building. 14-13. It's a tight game. Close game in the fourth quarter. Aaron Rodgers. Oh my god, 61-yard field goal for the Steelers. Chris Boswell here. Can the Bengals offense come through? Yes, they do. This is just like how they play an offense. Can Myles Garrett get a stop for the Bengals? Garrett was too slow. No way, Jordan Battle makes the tackle. The Steelers kick a field goal. What the hell is what did I just witness? Steelers kick a field goal down by 4. That has to be one of the saddest ways you can go out. The Bengals are slowly expanding here in the Northeast. They've beaten the Browns, they've beaten the Steelers, and now they add TJ Watt to their defense. Oh my god. I'd say the Bengals are early contenders here. Let's see which team is up next. The Kansas City Chiefs. They're right next to some power-ups right here. Let's see which direction they're gonna head in. They're gonna head west as well. Oh my god, this is perfect. This is exactly why I put this power down here. The Chiefs cross over this empty state with the power down. They're gonna play the Broncos, but they're benching their entire team. There's no way they win this, right? There's no way. I literally placed this bench right next to them for this purpose, and on top of the Cowboys as well. There's no way they win this game. Come on, Denver. There you go. There you go. Yes! Denver takes over the empty state, and they take over Kansas City territory. The Chiefs are out. And the bench power down is now off the map. But this also means the Broncos pick up Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Starting to heat up here. We got less and less teams on this wheel. Now we're headed up northeast. The Baltimore Ravens right here. They're surrounded by teams. Let's see which direction the Ravens are going in here. They're going northwest. Oh my god. We are literally just spanning divisional matchups. They're heading into Cincinnati, the powerhouse, the favorite Cincinnati. So here we go. The Bengals with this incredible defense. TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, and obviously you got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. They're the best team on this map. But they're coming up against LJ, New Era 8 apparel. This is the most anticipated matchup of the video so far. First quarter, it's a low-scoring game. Oh my goodness. But LJ responds with a touchdown to start off the second quarter. Let's see what happens at the end of half. 10-9 for the Ravens. Oh my god, if the Bengals lose this. No. Oh wow, it's a close game. It's coming down to the fourth quarter. It's a 1-point game for the Bengals. Can their offense come through yet again? Incomplete. They kick a field goal. The Ravens have one drive with 1:15 left to knock down the favorites, the Bengals. Can they do it? Or can TJ Watt and Myles Garrett come up big for the Bengals? Watt missed the tackle. The Ravens are in the red zone. LJ, New Era 8 apparel. Myles Garrett missed the tackle. Oh my god, their new defensive players sold. Can their offense save them? Can their offense dig them out? They kick a field goal. And they tie the game up. Hail Mary! Overtime. Bengals kick off. Hand it off to Chase Brown. They throw it over the middle to Jamar Chase. They're hitting Jamar Chase. And they get a touchdown. Will the Ravens respond? Or will they die right here? Myles Garrett's too slow. Why is Myles Garrett looking the worst player? Oh my god, the Ravens. They're responding. Myles Garrett's selling. Extra point. They missed the extra point. Oh my god. No way that just happened. No. Oh my god, the Ravens came up so close. 30-29 for the powerhouse Bengals. They just keep winning. And they take over Ravens territory right here. Baltimore is off the map. Map is so purple and orange right now. This is crazy. But more importantly, there's a new starting quarterback in Cincinnati. Lamar Jackson, LJ8, New Era 8 apparel, is now the quarterback of the stacked Bengals. Oh my god, they might go all the way. That was the craziest game we've seen so far, man. Let's keep it moving here. Now we have the Chargers. All right, all the Chargers have to do is avoid going northwest, because then they got to play the Vikings. Let's see which way this arrow goes right here. They're going northeast, which means they will be playing against the Las Vegas Raiders. So many divisional matchups. Here we go. Both teams making their debut in Imperialism right here. They got Geno Smith. And there's no way the Chargers lose to Geno Smith, right? 7-0, 13-0. Geno Smith can't score. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh, just kidding, Geno. My bad. 14-13. Oh my god. Oh, right. What? Can Justin Herbert come up with the last drive? Interception, Justin Herbert? No way Geno Smith just defeated the LA Chargers. Oh my god, I am in shock. Wow. LA is Raiderland, and more importantly, because Geno Smith played well there, he gets to hold on to his job, all right? Derwin James is the new Vegas Raider right here. That's low-key a good pickup for the Raiders right there, man. But here we go. We got the Chicago Bears. They're pretty central on the map right here. There's a lot going on around them. Let's see which direction the Bears are headed towards here. They're headed northwest. Oh, God. They are about to attack Minnesota! But here's the interesting part. The Bears passed by this empty state with a power-up, and they have achieved the robber power-up. All right, they get to rob any player off the Vikings. Justin Jefferson gets snatched away by the Bears. And Chicago hits a lick. They're playing Chief Keef in the locker room right now. The Vikings have played 2 games in this Imperialism, and they've played both without Justin Jefferson, man. Here comes Chicago. Iraq is hot right now. 17-7. Justin Jefferson on the Bears. This feels so wrong, and they beat the Vikings. Which means not only do they take this empty state, but the Bears take over the entire Northwest. The Vikings are erased off of the map right here. And not only do they steal Jefferson, they also steal Nakua for the win. The Bears now have the most land on the map. Can they make a deep run with their new receivers? My Uber Eats is here. Yes, sir. Alright, food break is over. Let's keep spinning this wheel. Let's see who's up next. We have the Eagles. Let's see which way the Eagles are headed right here. They're heading northeast. Oh, I like this matchup right here. They are going to be facing off against the Buffalo Bills. Here we go. The Eagles with Dexter Lawrence up against Josh Allen and the Bills. Let's see who gets to claim more land up in the northeast. Ooh, the Bills up to a good start. 14-0 for the Bills. The Eagles are getting shut out right here. Oh my god. 24-0. Wow! 27-6? God damn, that's a throbbing. And I think that's one of the first cross-conference games we've seen so far in this Imperialism video right here. The Eagles are now eliminated. Look at the New York Jets right here. Just chilling. just hanging on in there. And this also means that Josh Allen finally has his wide receiver 1 in A.J. Brown. That was a surprising blowout. I thought the Eagles would do better there, man. Next up, we have the Miami Dolphins. Miami's the most south team on this border, so they can really only go north. Let's see which direction they'll be headed in here. And they're heading, like, northeast? Which means they skip Tampa Bay and head up to Carolina. Both teams are making their Imperialism debut. 14-7 for the Dolphins here. Oh, snap. The Panthers said, hold on. Panthers ain't going anywhere that easy. Oh my god, the Panthers up by 10. Bryce Young said he wants to win this Imperialism video. Hold on. Tua versus Bryce Young, and Bryce Young is getting the better of him. 30-14. South Florida is officially Carolina boiled. This means Bryce Young gets another receiving weapon. Tyreek Hill is now a Panther. 21 teams remain on the map right here. Now we have the Raiders back at it. Let's see which direction the Raiders are headed in here. They're headed northwest. Oh my god. They are playing the Chicago Bears. Remember, the Bears used the power-up to rob Jefferson from the Vikings earlier, and they also took Nakua as well when they took over the lane. But they're coming up against Geno. And they got Derwin James from the Chargers. But Geno. Somehow, someway, the Bears can't score with Justin Jefferson and Puka Nakua. Only Caleb Williams can do that. Derwin James makes a difference for the Raiders defense here. 34-3 against the Bears. And just like that, the entire Northwest is Raider Nation. Justin Jefferson is getting passed around. He is now a Raider. What if Geno Smith wins this Imperialism? Let's keep spinning, man. Oh, no way the Raiders are going to win this, man, with Geno Smith. Now we got the Titans. Let's see which way the Titans are going to go here. The Titans are kind of in the middle. They're going south, which means we'll skip over this empty state right here, and they're going to play another divisional game against the Jaguars. Both teams making their Imperialism debut right here. Both teams are ass. Whoever wins this game isn't going to get anybody good, all right? But the Titans are up. Oh my goodness, they're shutting him out. Oh my, 19-0. Okay, maybe my bad. Tennessee shuts out Jacksonville, which means their attack is successful. They take over this empty state. The Jaguars are officially eliminated from Imperialism. They're one game. This means that Devin Lloyd is a Titan. That was kind of a random game. Next up, we have the Raiders. Oh my god. Let's see which way the Raiders are gonna attack here. They're going straight east. And that looks like the Denver Broncos. Oh my god, they get a power up? No shot, man. The Raiders head into Denver with an extra life. This means that the Raiders get 2 lives for this game. Mahomes has to beat Geno Smith twice in order to take over all of this Raider land. Will it be Derwin James, Justin Jefferson, and Geno Smith, or Patrick Mahomes and the Broncos? Here we go. Second quarter, Mahomes has a lead. Remember, if Denver wins this game, Raiders get another chance. Oh my god, Denver has taken away one of the lives that the Raiders had. But Geno Smith gets to run it back. Here we go. Second chance, 7-7 after the first quarter. Vegas is up now. Will the extra life actually come in clutch here? 21-10 for Geno. He is outplaying Mahomes. This is absolutely insane. But hold on, Patrick Mahomes ain't going nowhere. Is Mahomes magic defeated? Mahomes magic? Raiders field goal? They score. A Mahomes Hail Mary would win the Broncos land. No, sir! The Las Vegas Raiders, they take down Mahomes. And the Denver Broncos are now eliminated from the Imperialism map. Holy crap. How have the Raiders avoided this bomb right here? I do not know. Because the arrow starts from the logo, literally, if we go northwest, the Raiders would lose. They just have to somehow avoid going northwest, I guess, for the rest of this video. But that bomb is right there, because if they hit the bomb, the Raiders are gone. But now the Raiders have Mahomes. They have the best team on the map. These guys combined with Max Crosby and Brock Bowers, that's a team. Let's see if we can get a new team in here, man. I feel like all we've been watching is Raiders football. Oh no, not the Jets, man. The Jets are so small, man. They're just chilling, man. You can't leave the Jets alone, man. We just had to get them involved, and they gotta play the Bengals. Now, just a reminder, the Bengals have Lamar Jackson, Myles Garrett, and TJ Watt. They collected the best player from every single team in their division. Meanwhile, the Jets are making their Imperialism debut. Oh my god, wait, they're putting up a good fight here. Hold on, New York. Oh, nah, never mind. Yeah, no, it was too good to be true. That was the easiest win the Bengals have had. 38-21, they thumped the Jets here. I kind of feel bad for the Jets, man. They barely did anything. Gone. And the Bengals expand their territory, all right? They have a good chunk of the Northeast here, but still looking at this map, the Raiders definitely are in the lead. The Bengals just keep adding, man. They pick up Quincy Williams, 5-star linebacker from the Jets. We are officially at the halfway point. 16 teams remain. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of teams on this map that haven't even seen any action yet. We still have a bunch of power-ups left, including the bomb. Let's keep rolling here. Who is up next? The New Orleans Saints. That is one of the teams that has not joined the Imperialism video yet. Which way will they be headed? They are headed south east, which means they head all the way into Miami, which is Carolina's territory. Spencer Rattler has joined the party. He's going up against Tyreek Hill and the Panthers. Because remember, the Panthers beat the Dolphins earlier. It's 7-7. Oh, I have the quarters on 1 minute. But you know what? Let's do a 1-minute game, all right? I don't think I can do 2-minute quarters with Saints-Panthers. Bryce Young and Tyreek Hill strike back. But here come the Saints. They have a chance. Overtime. It's close here. The Panthers kick off. Can Spencer Rattler take a game? They're going for the 4th down. Spencer! He's hooping. Oh my god. Spencer scores a field goal. Carolina's only got 18 seconds left, but they got Tyreek Hill! Tyreek Hill? No way! Oh my god, double OT? Tie? What? Do they like share the land now? How does that work? Going game 2. All right, winner of this game takes it all. And Spencer Rattler, he wants the land! Spencer Rattler! He beats the Panthers! And just like that, this is Saints territory. This is also Saints territory. The Panthers are officially eliminated from the Imperialism video. And now we got Tyreek Hill getting passed around. All right, he's on the Saints. 15 teams remain right here, man. Now we got the Houston Texans. Haven't seen them yet. Let's see which way the Texans are gonna go here. They're going east. I'm looking at this arrow, and from their logo, I think they're skipping over the water, just missing the Saints. And they are going to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a cross-conference game. Two teams making their Imperialism debut here. The Buccaneers are up early here by 6 at half. Let's see who's gonna come away with this victory, man. And it looks like the Buccaneers dominate. They defeat the attacking Texans. Now they have South Texas orange. The Bucs acquired Derek Stingley Jr. from the Texans. Keep it moving, man. We're coming down to the wire here. Now we have the Cincinnati Bengals back up. Let's see which direction they are headed towards right here. They're heading northwest, which means they're gonna match up against the Detroit Lions, who have not made their debut in this video yet. The Bengals are a 5-star offense, 5-star defense team, one of the favorites in this video. We gotta go up against the Lions here, man. Let's see what happens in this game right here. Can the Lions pull off the upset? The Bengals only put up 3 points in the first quarter. Okay, they're shutting them out though. Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, Quincy Williams, that defense is shutting out the Lions right now. And the Detroit Lions can't score a single point on this Bengals defense. Fair enough, 5-star defense. They're absolutely stacked. Just like that, the Lions get wiped out. They go one and done here. Cincinnati expands their territory. Now they're adding Jahmyr Gibbs at the running back position. This team might win it all. But the thing about Imperialism is you never know. You never know which team's gonna come out. And here comes the Commanders. But the teams that are surrounding them have all already participated in the Imperialism, so they all have somebody. Let's see which way the Commanders are going here. The Commanders are heading west. They pass through the empty state here. They gotta match up against the mighty Raiders. But they gain a power-up. They gain the shield power-up, which means they protect themselves from getting attacked for a round. So, if the Commanders do end up winning this matchup and they end up taking this land, they can use the shield next time to protect themselves from getting attacked. But since they are doing the attacking, they claim the shield, and we'll see if they can hang on to it. Can the Commanders do it? Can they do it? Can they take down the Raiders with Mahomes, Jefferson, Crosby, Derwin James, Brock Bowers? Can they do it? The Commanders are making their Imperialism debut. Let's take a look right here. 7-7 after the first quarter. 17-10 after the first half. Raiders are still in the lead. Oh my goodness. That's the thing. When you got Mahomes, yeah, that's, wow. That wasn't even close. Raiders take the empty state. They also take the shield. We gonna move the shield by the Raiders' side right there, so they are protected from getting attacked. The shield can also defend them against a bomb, since the bomb is counted as an attack. That could come in handy for them in case they spin northeast, but we have unfortunately lost the Washington Commanders right here. They go one and done. It was a good effort, I guess. And on top of that, they get to add Bobby Wagner, who's a 5-star linebacker on this game. Definitely not the best player on the Commanders, but on the game he is, so he gets added. 12 teams left in this Imperialism. We have the Bucs yet again. Which way are the Buccaneers headed? Right here. They are headed south. They're playing the Saints. Derek Stingley and the Saints against Tyreek Hill and the Buccaneers. This is a good matchup. Low scoring, only 7-3. Bucs have it at midfield. They throw the ball. The Bucs are up by 2 possessions. And I think that's gonna do it here. 14-3 for the Buccaneers. Derek Stingley shuts down Tyreek Hill and the Saints. The Buccaneers beating the Saints. They got a lot of property down here on the bottom right of the map. And that also means that Tyreek Hill will now join Mike Evans, Emeka Egbuka, Chris Godwin on the Bucs receiving group. Man, that's pretty nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Almost down to the last 10 teams. We have the Buffalo Bills. They got A.J. Brown all the way at the start of the video. Now they are headed west, which means they're matching up against the Cincinnati Bengals, the favorites. This could shake things out. Obviously, they got Lamar Jackson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Myles Garrett, Quincy Williams, TJ Watt, but they already had Trey Hendrickson, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. But they're facing off against Josh Allen, the MVP, A.J. Brown, the new Buffalo Bill, James Cook at running back. Let's see if the Bills can pull off an upset right here. First quarter, 3-0. Defense playing well against LJ8. New Era 8 apparel, 6-0. They're shutting out the Bengals. What is happening here? I did not expect this to happen. I thought it'd be a shootout right here. Oh my goodness. 9-6 game heading into the fourth quarter. And the Bills are up by 2 possessions. Oh my god. Is this the end of the Bengals run here in this Imperialism video? They're going for it on 4th down. This could be it. The quarterback is sacked. The Buffalo Bills. They beat the Bengals 23-6. Lamar Jackson, 1 interception, 3 sacks. Jahmyr Gibbs only 35 yards on the ground. Did not play well. T. Higgins didn't show up. And Quincy Williams let the defense down. Wow. Josh Allen comes over, takes over all of this land, fills it up with blue, and the Bengals are officially the first team to be eliminated out of the top 10. 10 teams remain in this Imperialism video. Now we have the Arizona Cardinals. It is their first appearance in this Imperialism video. They are headed east, which means they are headed to face off against the Dallas Cowboys, both making their Imperialism debuts. Now they skip over an empty state, but there is a power down in this state. The Cardinals have 9 players on their team, which means they'll do a random number generator from 1 to 9. Top row being 1 to 5, bottom row being 6 to 9, and whatever number comes out of the generator, they must get rid of. All right, so let's see what number comes out. Number 9. Buda Baker. I mean, I feel like it could have been worse, but still, 4.5-star DB does work really well in the simulation. He's gone for the matchup against the Cowboys. Here comes Dak Prescott. He's thrown over the middle. Dak. Ooh, Josh Sweat with a sack. Oh my goodness, the Cardinals get a stop. Oh, okay. Kyler Bro wants his job back. All right, and the Cardinals, despite suffering from the power down dice, take down the Dallas Cowboys. The southwest portion of the map is officially Cardinal red right here. Dallas goes 1 and done after hiding the entire video, and they gotta give up CeeDee Lamb to the Cardinals. There's 9 teams left on the map. There's still 3 power-ups available, 4 if you include the Raiders' shield. Patriots haven't played, the Colts, the Packers, and the Falcons. They've just free-rid. Just straight hiding. Let's see if any of them will go step up. There you go. Now we got the Colts. Let's see which way the Colts are headed here. The Colts are headed basically west. I mean, they're pretty much surrounded by the Bills and the Raiders. They're headed towards the Raiders, but the Raiders have a shield that officially removes the shield from the Raiders. So the shield is gone now. Let's spin the arrow again to see which way the Colts will head. And they're headed south, so they're headed to the Raiders again, which is a terrible place for the Colts to make their debut because this is the Raiders team. I mean, this is just unfair, man. Oh, but the Colts are hanging in there, though. Hold on. No way Daniel Jones pulls this out. Okay, I was about to say that. Damn, you're scaring me. Oh, my goodness. If Daniel Jones won this game against this super team, man. Colts try an onside kick. Raiders recover the ball. Okay, I think, yeah, the Raiders are good. Yep, they win again. They are creating an absolute black hole right in the middle of everything right here, but they're surrounded by the bomb. If the Raiders ever go northwest and hit that bomb, all of this is free land. But the rich get richer, and Mahomes gets himself a running back in Jonathan Taylor. The Raiders by far have the best team on this map. They have 5 players stolen from other teams. They're on an absolute roll right now. 8 teams left. Is there any team that can stop the Raiders? We got the Buffalo Bills. Let's see which way the Bills will head right here. The Bills. Ooh, that's like southeast, which means they're playing the Patriots. The Bills have surrounded Josh Allen with Jamar Chase and A.J. Brown. Meanwhile, the Patriots have nobody. They're making their debuts, all right? But they're up 7-3. They said we want to put up a fight. Oh my gosh, 16-3? Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, the New England Patriots are here to make a statement. I cannot believe the Bills offense is struggling. With Jamar Chase and A.J. Brown, Josh Allen loses to the New England Patriots. What is happening? What in the world just happened? The Bills are gone. The Northeast is officially occupied by New England. Patriots will take Josh Allen from the Bills. This looks so wrong. I still can't believe that. Oh my god, the Bills are out. 7 teams left in the building. We have the Patriots again. They just took Josh Allen in one of the bigger upsets of the video, and they're headed southwest, which means New England will go toe-to-toe against the Vegas Raiders. Hold on, I gotta get up for this one. The Raiders have formed a super team around Mahomes with Jonathan Taylor, Brock Bowers, Justin Jefferson, Max Crosby, Bobby Wagner, Derwin James. But they're going up against Josh Allen, the lone wolf. Who will come out on top? I made it 3 minutes just for this game. New England's up early. 9-0 for New England, but Vegas comes back. It's 14-16 at halftime. Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes. It's always a spectacle. One of the best matchups in football right now. Mahomes, 4th quarter. Mahomes magic. Puts them up by 1. Does Josh Allen have a response? Max Crosby is too slow. Derwin James missed the tackle. The interception by Derwin James. The Raiders. Field goal. All right, Josh. Here is your chance to knock out The Raiders, they have dominated this entire video. They're going for it on 4th down. Hand it off. Jermaine Pratt makes a tackle. What is happening? No. 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 Oh, I wanted the Patriots to win it, man. 33-22. What a game. Patrick Mahomes beats Josh Allen in the big game. And the Patriots, they almost had a crazy run. My goodness. I think the only thing that can stop the Raiders right now is the bomb. Literally. I don't even know who to take. So they get Mike Onwenu from the Patriots. 6 teams remain on the Imperialism map. Now we have the Tennessee Titans. The Titans have Devin Lloyd from the Jaguars. Let's see which direction they are headed. They are headed west, which means they will be matched up against the Arizona Cardinals. Remember, the Cardinals took CeeDee Lamb from the Cowboys early on in the video, and they now have to compete against the Titans with Devin Lloyd. I gotta stand up for this. This will be the top 5 decided. Whoever loses this matchup misses out on the top 5. Arizona goes out to a lead. CeeDee Lamb says Devin Lloyd does not matter. 28-14 at halftime here. It's 35-25. It's a 10-point game, but the Cardinals have the ball. The Cardinals with CeeDee Lamb. 62. Oh my god, they're just making everything. 13-point game here. Does Cam Ward have one in him? Cam Ward. Can the Titans stay alive? They do. 29 seconds left. They kick off. What the hell are the Titans doing? I'm not gonna lie, that just pissed me off. The Titans don't deserve to be in this video anymore. They get erased from the map. The Cardinals take over these 2 empty states as well. And now 5 teams remain with 2 power-ups and the bomb still on the field. The Cardinals now get to add Jeffrey Simmons onto their D-line. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our top 5 here. The Buccaneers, the Cardinals, Falcons, Packers, and the Raiders. The Falcons and Packers have not even participated yet. They've just been hiding. Let's see which one of the last 5 are up first. Here come the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who will they face off against here in the late stages? They are heading northwest, which means they'll pass by this empty state, head into Cardinals territory, and they get a power-up, all right? If the Buccaneers win this game, they get to take 2 players instead of 1 from the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are stacked with CeeDee Lamb and Jeffrey Simmons on their team. Can they score on Derek Stingley Jr. in the backfield? 3rd quarter action. It's a tie game. This is one of the closest games we've had yet. Who will make the top 4? The Buccaneers start out with the touchdown. Tyreek Hill gets him on the board here. Can the Cardinals respond with CeeDee Lamb? Derek Stingley was too slow. Oh my goodness! The Cardinals aren't going anywhere, and it's a tie game again. It's an absolute shootout here. Who will have the ball last? Oh my god! Bucky Irving gets a touchdown. Can CeeDee Lamb catch a Hail Mary? Oh, I thought he got it. Oh my goodness. And the Buccaneers behind Tyreek Hill, 166, 1 touchdown. Mike Evans, 263, 2 touchdowns. And Derek Stingley Jr.'s interception. They keep rolling. Cardinals are officially wiped from the Imperialism map. They finish 5th. The Buccaneers also take over this empty state right here. And most importantly, they get 2 players off of the Cardinals. The Buccaneers decide to add CeeDee Lamb and Trey McBride onto their team. All of a sudden, the Buccaneers are a powerhouse in this Imperialism video. 4 teams left on this map. 2 of them have not even played. The Packers and Falcons have literally just been hiding this entire time. We have the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders are favorites. They gotta make sure they don't go north east. Oh my god. Of course it's the Raiders! They win it this whole time. They stacked up Mahomes, Taylor, Jefferson, Onwenu, Wagner, Derwin James, and it all gets blown up. All of that work for nothing. Their land goes unclaimed now. The Raiders have disappeared from the map. All of these players are gone, and the bomb has served its purpose. All right, now there is a lot of unclaimed land. There is 3 teams left. The Buccaneers become heavy favorites because the Packers and Falcons haven't even played yet. The next team that gets spun in this wheel could claim on this land, and it's the Packers. The Packers are surrounded by this unclaimed land, which just means it doesn't matter which direction they go in. It's theirs! And what's really clutch is because I misplaced this free agents power-up, I'm just gonna give it to the Packers here. I thought like New England or New York would get it, but they didn't end up doing anything. But good news for Packers fans, they get to claim this free agents power-up, which is good for them because they haven't even played a single game. But they get to choose 2 free agents to add to their team. And the problem with free agency on this game is there's a lot of free agents. Everyone who's injured in real life or suspended in real life is on the free agency for whatever reason. So there's actually a good group of players to pick from. Like Joe Mixon's 4.5 stars. Who's the best wide receiver? Rashee Rice, 3.5 stars. That's not a bad player. They got Christian Wilkins. His freaky ass is available on the D-line. Let me see. What about linebackers here? They got Kazir White, 4.5 star linebacker. So they could add 2 4.5 star players right here. What about DBs? Who's on the DB list? Mills? All right, Mills isn't the best player. You know what? We're gonna give Green Bay freaky ass Christian Wilkins, and we're also gonna give them Rashee Rice. All right, they have some reinforcements now. 3 teams remain. Who will be next up? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have to head somewhere north. Let's see which direction they head in. Ooh, I think they just grazed Falcons territory right here. Poor Atlanta. They have not even played a game. They have not had a chance to add any players. And they gotta come up against this. Trey McBride, Tyreek Hill, CeeDee Lamb, Derek Stingley. Let's see if they can do anything on the Buccaneers here. Oh my god. Michael Penix said, hold on, I want a game. It's tied at half. Can the Falcons pull off an upset here? Oh, the Buccaneers are up by 3. The Falcons are putting in a pretty good fight right now, though. I don't know if it's enough. But they're up by 6. And they have a chance to take him down. Just kidding, Derek Stingley. Derek Stingley comes up big, but they fumble! Oh my goodness, the Falcons. Here is their chance. Here is their chance to stick a dagger into the Buccaneers. They go for a field goal. What is this sim engine? The Buccaneers have the ball. They score a touchdown. The Falcons, they put up a pretty good fight. You know what? It was their only game. They only lose by 3 points in the end. But it's not enough to overcome the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Falcons are officially eliminated from the Imperialism team map. And now the Buccaneers, who are heavy favorites, they get to add Bijan Robinson onto their team. So here we go. It's the last game of the video. Finally, we've reached the end. I'm recording this thing for like 10 hours, 12 hours, but we got the Packers, who haven't even played a game. But they got 2 free agents in Rashee Rice and Christian freaky ass Wilkins. They're matching up against this absolute super team in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, with Bijan Robinson, Trey McBride, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Derek Stingley on top of Baker Mayfield, Vita Vea, and Lavonte David. Take your pick in the comments down below. Who will win the final game of Imperialism? Will it be the Green Bay Packers, who are making their Imperialism debut? Or will it be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the heavy favorite? Green Bay strikes first. Here we go. Let's see the end of the first quarter. Green Bay is up by 7. My goodness, what is the score at halftime? Green Bay's up by 2 scores. There's no way. If Green Bay wins this game, I'm actually gonna be kind of pissed off. Because how you gonna make your debut in the final game? All right, the Buccaneers tied up. It's a tie game into the 4th quarter. The Packers have the ball. They score first in the 4th. Packers are up by 7. J-Love trying to take down the super team. Baker Mayfield incomplete. The Buccaneers punt. Packers, they could seal it right here. Vita Vea wasn't strong enough. Are you serious? Short of the first down, the Buccaneers get a clutch stop. Can this high-power offense get a score to tie the game right here with 1:30 left in the 4th quarter? The quarterback throws it. They're on their 14. They go for the pass. Incomplete. They gotta go for it. Oh my god, they kick a field goal? What the hell is happening? Oh my goodness, they kicked the field goal. No way the Retro Bowl sim engine is gonna choke this game away for them. Oh my god. There's no way. Hail Mary. The Packers win the Imperialism. The Packers are officially champions. They have won by playing 1 game. They got like a bum-ass free agent power-up, and they take down the super team in the Buccaneers. The Green Bay Packers are officially the best team in Imperialism. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. This took me a really long time to make, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Shout out to the Green Bay Packers. Shout out to freaky-ass Christian Wilkins.